everyone, I am Sandra Esenamape and I'm back with more business news. Several Ghanaian businesses have sealed deals with UK businesses. This, according to the UK-Ghana Chamber of Commerce, was realized at the just-ended Ghana Investment on Opportunities Summit in London. The program brought together over 500 business executives from both Ghana and the UK as the Ghanaian government sought to position the country as a preferred place for doing business. Executive Director of the Ghana-UK Chamber of Commerce, Ajoba Chiama, spoke to Joy Business in London.
On that, we came with about 10 companies, and each one of those companies represented here has been very positive about the experience, because it goes without saying that when we promote some of these trade missions and we bring people along with us, if they don't get any benefit, then there's no reason for them to join us next time. So it's been very, very, very important to us to get testimonials from them. And as we are speaking, there's still deals being struck. We've had a Brexit Roundtable forum for our members who export from Ghana to the UK, and they've all been reassured about the interim measures put in place and the fact that they're not going to be worse off when the UK finally exits the EU. So there's no misapprehension at all.
I'm interested in what you've been told and what they are telling you, because there's still some level of uncertainty among certain people who might not necessarily be the members of your association about the way forward. What have they been telling you to also to tell businesses out there, the potential members and even those who are trying to engage partners in UK about their faith post-Brexit?
Okay, so everything I know is everything that you know, because that's what's been in the media. What our role as a chamber is not necessarily to stand up and speak for the UK government, because we are an independent organization, and we would be able to put you in touch, or anybody that has a concern, if they reach out to us, we'll be able to put them in touch with a relevant person to speak on this at the British High Commission. So if you engage with any businesses in Ghana who have any concerns, just direct them to the UK-Ghana Chamber of Commerce, and we will match them with the right official.
So it's been 3 good days of trying to woo investors into Ghana. So how did it all end? George Yafe has a wrap of the landmark business event from London again.
For many, this conference can be described as an interesting run. From the Ghana Stock Exchange deal to that one of the Ghana Exim Bank deal in terms of $100 million to help startups and businesses in Ghana who want to establish factories in the various districts in the country. The Ghana Stock Exchange deal will actually be a technical partnership to help develop the country's bond market, and also talk about the UK deal that's going to help infrastructure in our airport as well as in the medical area. The conference brought together bankers, financiers, investors, Ghanaian businesses, SMEs, the tech entrepreneurs, and a lot of people who matter in the business and finance space here in the UK. For a lot of people, it was indeed an interesting one, looking at the conferences, the talk, the commitment, and even about the B2B engagement away from the broader government engagement. Mr. Adade is actually the chairman of this whole organizing committee that put this together. And for him, he's excited that indeed they've been able to close the gap between Ghana and the UK.
I think it's been a marvelous conference. It's been good. The president was here yesterday. It was a packed house. The success of a conference can be seen when you have a full room at the end of the second day. And what we're hoping to take out of this is the engagement that people have realized, and also all the contacts they've made, the networking, the policy issues that they've which has been explained to them. These are some of the things that we wanted to bring to the attention of the investing public, the potential investors, and also with the diasporans and that who wanted to go back home and invest or stay here and invest. They took a lot out of, they heard a lot of the speakers. So this is something that we hope will translate into investment back home.
For Information Minister Kojo Epon Nkrumah, government is indeed committed to put in place the right structures to support firms that want to establish in the country.
I mean, capital is always difficult to come by anywhere in the world. The way to ensure that you get flows of capital is to, first of all, have a fertile opportunity. Secondly, be good at marketing that fertile opportunity. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We've done some work in the last 3 years to put government of Ghana and Ghana on a good level on the investment pedestal. What now remains is to market it in a very attractive way to the investment community so that they will see Ghana as the opportunity among the various opportunities. And that's what we've been doing here for the last 2 days. The president himself set the tone, and then we went into specific sectors: agriculture, industry, natural resources, digitization, financial services, seeking to attract investments and skills to complement what we're doing in Ghana. And we are hopeful that it would deliver some good results for us at the end of the day.
One critical thing often is said is that after the talk, how do we also prepare the ground so that when the capital comes, it stays, it doesn't go back?
I mean, that's a good question. So the GIPC itself has been here. The GIPC has set up various desks, both here and in Accra, to onboard people who may have the initial interest beyond this platform. You recall in my closing submissions, I was making the point that we need people to come on board, and if you have any challenges whatsoever, be quick in drawing our attention to it through the GIPC so that they can facilitate what needs to be done, and then you can also now have an opportunity to settle and do the business.
Well, for a lot of people, it's moving away from just the talk that has happened here to realizing these deals in Ghana and the opportunities that it actually presents. For going forward, some are saying that there could be some exciting times. Looking at the deals that were struck here, and looking at the fact that there were a lot more B2B engagement at the Ghana Investment and Opportunity Summit here in London. From London, this is George Yafe reporting for Joy Business.
Of course, we do have more on the business edition of PM Express tonight with George Yafe and his team, all the way from London. It's at 9 p.m. on the Joy News channel and also on channel 421 on DSTV. To the commodity markets now, where crude oil dropped minus $1.28 to trade at $61.93 a barrel. The commodity market news update is up next. For your time this evening, I'm Sandra S. And for more news, do log on to our website, myjoyonline.com/business. And guess who is 19 points clear on top of the Premier League table? Of course, Liverpool. I leave the details for the sports guys coming up next.